Dragon Feather, and this is the continuation of the videos that I'm making of answering your guys' questions. So yay, questions. I'm sorry about the other videos. I actually filmed all of this already, and something happened with the other videos to where they didn't upload right, and I was just gonna, I'm like, blah blah blah, I'll redo it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. The next person who asked me a question was Alexander Zafaris or Zafaris. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce it. But this person said, I love all your videos. Thank you, that's very nice. I'm glad you enjoy them. And I mentioned that I'm writing a book. What's it about? I am writing a book, for those of you guys who don't know. And it is about this girl who was orphaned at a very young age and goes to this very different boarding school in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. Now, nobody really knows about this boarding school except the students who go there and the parents of the students who go there. And it's very different from any other boarding school because it focuses on ancient warcraft, such as archery, sword fighting, Mortal Kombat, like things like that. They do have the normal subjects, but it's not as focused on as the main, like what? Ancient Warcraft, there we go. And things of the sort. And she has no idea why it's different. Her name is Skyla, and that's for a reason, which I'll tell you in a second. But she ends up meeting this other guy who dresses a lot like her, and she's the only one who dresses in like darker clothing to like, but it shows that it's like a barrier to keep people away from what's happened to her when she was so young. But anyway, when she meets this guy who dresses like her, she's very curious because she's the only one else who dresses the way she does. And so that's the first initiation of her trying to get to know this other character, and his name is Zach. And he ends up being from a different realm and tells her about it and shows her this place called Moonpool, which has certain things in the area, certain like, certain, not elements, but like certain attributes of the place that makes it to where not transformation, what am I talking about? That teleportation through dimensions, the one that Zach is from and the one that Skyla lives in, from Earth and McHale, which is the place where he lives. Sorry. It's like there's certain things there that only a few other places on the Earth can they actually teleport through realms. That makes it very special. And so it's very different atmosphere than most places on the planet. And after that, he tells her where he's from, and the realm that he is from is like all mythical creatures with dragons and phoenixes and griffins and hippogriffs and all those things like that. So when he tells her about this, she's shocked and she's like, what? So she doesn't know how to do that. And then she finds out that she's part of a prophecy to where she's supposed to lead the skies among 3 other people. And the 3 other people lead the creatures of water, the creatures of earth, and the creatures of fire into battle against the people of earth, which from earth, what happened was that the mythical creatures and the humans and the creatures of earth used to live together in harmony, but someone who wanted to take control of the human race ended up pushing these people out into a different realm to where the humans were easier to take control of. And so the whole thing with this prophecy is that they're going to fight back to where they live together again, and there's no more portals and no more things like that. It's just one big area. And that's pretty much it. Skyla is part of the prophecy, which tells her, from her name, Sky is in her name, which means she leads the skies. And that's all I'm going to disclose. This person also asked, have you ever tried astral projection? No, I have not, nor do I really know what it is, but I have heard of it, and I have gotten other questions about it, and has it worked for you? I've never done it, so I don't know if it works or not, but I'm sure it does if you focus enough on it. So if so, would you make a video series on it? I will learn about it, I'll do my research and try it, and if it works or not, I will make a video series on it. I'm sure it will work if, you know, you're like in the zone. Pretty much anything can work. So, I'll learn about it, I'll do it, and I'll make a video series on my experience and how you guys can do it. Alright. The next person is Nature1053. I actually know this person, so hello. And he asked, can you cook Italian food? Well, yes, I can cook Italian food. My favorite kind of Italian food to cook is pesto, with panini, pesto, I don't know. It's not panini, it's pesto with a certain kind of noodles that are like cylinder, but like cut off at an angle on either side. that was descriptive. But yeah, I like to cook anything if I have a recipe for it. I love cooking, so yes. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pot stickers or dumplings. And I know how to make them myself, from actual like circles of dough and putting the stuff in it and folding it the right way and stuff like that. I know how to make them and they're delicious, thanks to my sister's roommate. She's awesome. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want her to be like, why are you talking about me? So yeah, she's awesome and hello. So if you're watching, I doubt it, but hello anyway. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. I have no idea why, but pretty much everything that I can get in blue, I prefer to get in blue. What's my favorite drink? My favorite drink is water. I try not to drink anything but water, natural teas or juice that I make myself. I'm kind of a health nut. I don't like eating things that are bad for me. Like, I try to stay away from any processed stuff. Like, I prefer to go to natural things, such as like salads or, you know, things that I can make myself from vegetables and fruits, and like whole wheat, Ezekiel bread that's like healthy, like things like that. I don't like going overboard with the unhealthy food, though I do sometimes because chocolate, I have these cravings for chocolate and I can't help it. My favorite movie. My favorite movie is Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. I'm absolutely in love with horses, and I used to be able to make horse noises because I would watch this movie so much I would just mimic the horses. A little embarrassing. But yeah, that movie's amazing and it always will be my favorite movie probably. What car would you like to drive? What type of car would I like to drive? It would be hands down, no doubt about it, end of discussion, a blue Prius. Like a dark blue Prius, not the lighter kinds because I don't really like light blue, I like dark blue. I don't know why, but I play this game with myself whenever I'm out on the roads and I count however many Priuses are there, so yeah. If you could date any movie star you wanted, who would you pick? I don't watch very many movies, nor do I know enough names of movie stars that I would date. I mean, there's a few that are like attractive or whatever, but I don't watch them enough to really know. However, with bands, there's people who I would date out of bands, and I would date Andy Six or Andy Biersack from Black Veil Brides. I would date Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse, and I would date Sean. I don't know his last name, it's escaping me right now, so I'll put it up on the screen. Sean from Elisana. So those are my top 3 that I probably could never choose from. Anyway, the next one is why you don't like me? Nah, I like you. Do you like thunderstorms? I absolutely love thunderstorms. And when I used to live in Colorado, thunderstorms would be going on all the time, like from spring to summer. Like, there's just the certain atmosphere will give you tons and tons and tons of thunderstorms. Even though they scare me a little bit, I love the adrenaline rush they give me. Do you like horses? Yes, I do. From Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. That's the movie that actually got me into horses. Actually, sorry. If so, do you ride? I have ridden in the past. My dad has taken me to ranches with friends and we've rode them. And during this summer, actually, we plan to go ride them again. Do you like watching sunsets and sunrises? I love watching both. I will go outside and like go on the hilltop out where I live. If I go through the complex, there's this area of nature that I can hike up and like get pretty high, and then I can see the sunset from there, and I'll do it quite often. And sunrises, sometimes I'll stay up late, you know, early in the morning to watch the sunrise and then go to bed afterwards. On my altar, what's my favorite tool to use? I don't really have a favorite tool to use, though I love to use crystals for whatever reason. Crystals would be the top thing that I use. I don't really think I have a favorite tool. I don't like favor them, I just use them all for different purposes, so I don't know if I could really answer that question, I'm sorry. So anyway, that's all I can fit for this video. Please keep the questions coming, I really enjoy answering them, even if they are a little weird. So yes, but until next time, blessed be, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and bye.